Hey there, guys. Chet here. Every real estate guru on the internet tells you the exact same lie. They tell you that if you want to be a top producer, you need to buy a massive all in one real estate platform. They say you need a software that builds your website and runs your Facebook ads and prints your open house flyers and manages your database all from one dashboard. That is complete garbage. Those platforms are bloated, expensive traps. They're designed to turn you into a full time digital marketer instead of a full time deal closer. The controversial truth is that complex software slows you down and costs you commissions. If you want to actually close more houses, you need a hyper focused sales engine. You need a tool that does nothing but track your money. And this is exactly why Pipedrive is the best real estate CRM on the market right now. Before I show you exactly how to build a closing machine inside this software, I have a massive bonus deal for you. If you click the link in the description, you'll get an exclusive 30-day free trial of Pipedrive instead of their usual standard 14 days. You can test the entire platform without risking a dime. And if you decide to keep using it after the trial, great. The discount will be applied automatically when you sign up through my link, which means you'll be using the same powerful Pipedrive for less than what everyone else is paying. I've also linked my completely free A to Z Pipedrive course right below it just to help you set up your pipeline today. Grab those deals, right? And let's get into the review. To understand why Pipedrive dominates the real estate space, you have to look at how it treats your visual workspace. Most real estate CRMs look like giant spreadsheets. You log in, you're greeted by a massive wall of text and a list of 2,000 old contacts. It's completely overwhelming. Pipedrive uses a visual board that looks like a clean, organized map of your income. You set up vertical columns on your screen representing the exact journey of your client. You have a column for new open house leads. You have a column for scheduled showings. You also have a column for offers submitted, a column for deals and escrow. When you get a new buyer, you create a deal card for them. You can physically drag that card across your screen from left to right as they move closer to buying a house. It sounds ridiculously simple, I know, but this visual layout changes your psychology. It turns your chaotic real estate business into a highly addictive game. You wake up every morning and you look at your board. You can instantly see where your bottlenecks are. If you have 10 buyers sitting in the showing stage, but nobody in the offer stage, you know exactly what you need to do today. You need to stop looking for new leads and start pushing your current buyers to write a contract. But the real magic of Pipedrive is how it prevents you from dropping the ball. The biggest sin in real estate is forgetting to follow up. You meet a great couple at an open house on Sunday. You tell them you will email them some listings on Tuesday, but Tuesday gets crazy because you have an inspection that goes horribly wrong. Suddenly, it's Friday and you never sent that email. That couple just bought a house with another agent. Pipedrive stops this from ever happening using a concept called activity-based selling. The software simply does not allow a deal to exist without a scheduled future action. When you finish a phone call with a seller, Pipedrive immediately forces a screen into your face asking what you want to do next. You have to schedule a follow-up call or a text message or a meeting. If a deal sits in your pipeline and it does not have a future activity attached to it, the software puts a massive red circle next to the client name. That red circle screams at you to take action. It acts like an aggressive sales manager just sitting there on your shoulder, forcing you to pick up the phone. You never have to wake up and wonder who you should call today. You just open your software, clear out those red circles, right? Clear out those red circles. Now, let's talk about the nightmare of real estate paperwork. Once a house goes under contract, your job shifts from being a salesperson to being a highly stressed project manager. You have to coordinate the lender, the title company, the home inspector, and the appraiser. This is where most agents drop the ball because they tried to manage the transaction from their email inbox. Pipedrive solves this with its workflow automation builder. You can set up robots inside of your software to do all of your administrative work. Let's say you drag a deal into the escrow column. You can program Pipedrive to automatically create a checklist of tasks for you. It will instantly remind you to order the title, search and schedule the termite inspection, and send the earnest money instructions to the buyer. You can even set it up to automatically send an email to the listing agent introducing your transaction coordinator. You set these rules up once and the software executes them perfectly every single time. You get to deliver a flawless luxury experience to your clients without actually doing any of the heavy lifting yourself. The platform is not just for traditional retail agents or real estate agents either, right? If you are a real estate investor or a wholesaler, Pipedrive is arguably the most powerful tool you can buy. Investors have a completely different business model than agents. If you're wholesale and you're making hundreds of cold calls a day trying to find distressed sellers, right? Then you need a system that can handle massive volume without breaking a sweat. You can build a pipeline specifically for your applications or your acquisitions rather to track every single seller you talk to. Then you can build a completely separate pipeline for your dispositions to manage your cash buyers. When you get a property under contract, you can just jump over to your cash buyer board and sort your investors by their purchasing criteria. You can quickly see who buys in that specific zip code and who has liquid cash ready to deploy. You stop blasting your deals to a massive spam list and you start doing targeted surgical outreach to the buyers who actually want your specific property. And because Pipedrive has an incredible open integration system, you can easily connect it to your favorite real estate dialing software or your direct mail platform. We also have to talk about the reality of your daily life. Real estate does not happen behind that desk. It happens in your car. It happens in a coffee shop. It happens while you are standing in the driveway of a vacant house waiting for a locksmith. If your CRM only works well on desktop computers, it's completely useless to you. The Pipedrive mobile app is the best mobile experience in the entire software industry. It is fast, it is clean, and it's built for the road. The best feature on the mobile app is the audio note function. Imagine that you just finished a listing appointment. You get back in your car, your adrenaline is pumping. Instead of trying to type out a massive paragraph of notes on a little tiny keyboard, you just hit the microphone button on the Pipedrive app and then you dictate everything that just happened. You can note the condition of the roof and the names of their dogs, the exact price they want to list for. The app records your voice and saves it as text directly to the seller file. You capture all the vital information before you even pull out of the driveway. And I also need to give you a reality check about what this software will not do. I promised you the truth, and here it is. Pipedrive is not going to run your social media campaigns. It does not have a massive library of generic holiday email templates for you to blast to your entire database. It's not going to design beautiful property brochures for your luxury listings. And honestly, that is exactly why you should buy it. When software companies try to build marketing tools and sales tools into the same platform, they always compromise on quality. The email builders are always clunky. The sales tracking is always an afterthought. You are much better off using a dedicated marketing tool for your marketing and a dedicated sales tool for your sales. You use MailChimp to send your newsletters, and you use Pipedrive to close your contracts. You keep your tools separated so they can actually perform at the highest possible level. The real estate industry tries to overcomplicate literally everything. They want you to believe that success comes from having the most expensive, shiny software on the market, but the agents who are actually making millions of dollars don't care about shiny features. They care about consistency. They care about making their follow-up calls on time. They care about knowing exactly how much money is sitting in their pipeline at any given moment. Pipedrive strips away the garbage and leaves you with a pure, aggressive sales tracking machine. It removes the friction from your daily workflow and forces you to focus on revenue-generating activities. Listen, it turns the chaotic, unpredictable world of real estate into a calm, organized business. Stop wasting your time trying to learn complicated marketing platforms that do not put commission checks in your bank account. Switch to a system that is actually designed to help you sell. Click the link in the description right now to claim your extended 30-day free trial. Import your contacts and build your first visual pipeline today. And don't forget to click the second link to get full access to my completely free Pipedrive Master Course. It will show you exactly how to customize your stages for real estate so that you can hit the ground running. Go start your trial and go close some deals. I'll see you in the next video.